This one's from Sunbury, Pennsylvania. God, I love the first...
I already know the stories are going to be good because they come from these towns with names of like, this is a sitcom town.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
right.
hell yeah.
Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I love this first sentence. In September, 8,000 minks were released from Stahl Fur Farm in Sunbury by presumed animal rights activists.
All right.
So we've got
Good on ya.
8,000 weasels, for all intents and purposes, are just roaming.
Fancy weasels.
Yeah, the fanciest weasels.
Weasels.
These are rich weasels.
Yeah.
Rich weasels. Yeah.
So
They don't just run around. They casually pace like their fur don't stink.
Oh, no. Since then, area officials and locals have worked to capture the minks to give them back to the owners of the fur farm. Still, months later, an unknown number of minks are on the loose in Sunbury.
How many poor husbands are being told by their wives, you fucking get one of those?
If you get it, you got to trap it. We're going to turn it into a little coat. So, this name is Jer Krebs.
What?
Jer Krebs.
You don't
sounds
see
like
that
what-
anymore. Like a guy named Jerry he's like, nah, it's Jer.
Yeah, it's
I
Jer.
go by Jer.
Yeah, are you sure you don't want to put Jeremy or Gerald? No.
That sounds like the name
Jer.
of a store you get an engagement ring from.
He went to Jer.
On Twitter, his like handle is like Chairman of the board. And then he's like commenting on that girl's picture. He's like, I want to make love to your ankles. I am the chairman of the board. Oh! I will scream into your butt. I am the chairman of the board. I am covered in fancy weasels. I am the chairman.
Dude, that jet fuel hitting, yo.
Dude, that mixed with the black coffee,
Fuck.
faded. Cross faded.
It has to be an ongoing character.
Jer,
Chairman. I'm the chairman of the board.
So, Jer Krebs, 49, was on Cold
It's a
Run.
rough age.
He was on.
Let's be real. Jer Krebs was born like 42.
Oh, yeah. He came out 42.
Yeah, I didn't want to be Jerry. That's what we called the Germans over there.
The Jerry's.
Yeah. So he was on Cold Run Road in Sunbury on Friday when he spotted a brown mink eating a plastic Ziploc bag.
Just doing trash shit.
His fucking quotes are incredible.
Just doing trash animal shit.
Dude, Jer has the best quotes I've ever read. Quote, I saw this little adorable guy who looked like a ferret. He was just eating a plastic baggie because there were food remains on it. Krebs, an animal lover, tried to do what he thought was best for the animal.
Oh, see, Jer's a good guy. And I'm paying him off to be some sort of pervert.
Well, he's a good guy, but he's also, an idiot.
Okay.
He says, quote, I was like, this little guy, he can't be eating that. That's going to hurt him. You hear all the time about how wild animals, they shouldn't be eating plastic. So I tried to get the plastic bag away from him, Krebs said. When Krebs approached the mink to try and retrieve the plastic bag, he
Its
immediately
little trash soul turned on him, didn't he?
he immediately regretted his decision.
Oh, yes.
So this adorable little guy who kind of looks like a chubby ferret, he turns and he screams at me. This thing sounded like a large cat. Oh, Jer.
Jer now, based on everything you've read, has the most wholesome life ever.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
he donates books to the library.
He's an animal lover.
All I know about the weasel family is that one of them regularly kills cobras. That would be the mongoose. Like, you know what I mean?
Mongoose, yes.
Yeah, that's the same family as far as I know. Like, don't fuck with anything that looks that long. You know what I mean? Unless it's a dachshund. And even then, those things are fucking
I got to
snippy,
Google
too.
one because I didn't know. I totally forgot minks were like animals outside of that.
Yeah, so this is a mink. Like, do not fuck with that. Look at that thing. We'll put a picture of
it's
this
a sea rat.
on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a land otter.
yeah. It's just it's a long, scary looking animal that lives in the water for the most part and has silky
Like
fur.
if a rat fucked a seal.
Yeah, there we go.
Horrible old people wear their carcasses
Yes.
as trophies.
So he continues after the thing started growling at him. He started lunging at me. He was looking at me like, give me back my bag. I want to eat my fucking bag. Krebs said, this is in the newspaper.
And he said fucking?
Yeah, I mean, they had it like dashed out, but yes, that's what he said.
I want to eat my fucking bag.
I want to eat. I don't even know. Like, it's Pennsylvania, so they've got the weirdest fucking accents. I'm just kind of doing him, I don't know what voice I'm
I
doing.
want to eat my fudging bag.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah.
We're near Hershey.
So he says, quote, I tried not to kick him, but kick at him. I had to let him know I'm bigger than you.
Hey, fella.
Hey, no.
I'm bigger than you know.
It's almost like Jerry was trying to instill his own confidence. Like, no, I'm bigger than this thing.
I'm better than this.
Stronger than it.
You can't do this anymore, Jer. You gotta be easy on yourself.
The kids at the school pick you around for your janitor job. Your wife constantly pushes you around at home for breakfast. Don't let this weasel push you around, Jer.
That kid wouldn't listen to me when I told him not to steal the forklift.
Fair's fair, and Jer is fair.
Jer is fair.
Jer cares.
So Jer continues, quote, I have a disease that gives me weak ankles and weak wrists. So when I jumped back from the mink, I rolled my ankle because I have weak ankles. And then I fell and broke my wrist, he added. So this is just now, this guy has just been.
Clash of the Titans,
Yeah, hell yeah.
This was like a literal M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. I can never say his name right.
Shite Nomalan.
That's like an Irish film critic's review of The Village. More like M. Shite Nomalan. Am I right? Oh, I'm drunk.
But Jerry is Samuel Jackson from Unbreakable.
Yes, he is. Yes, he's Mr. Glass. Yeah, he got done in by a mink.
Wow, and bad ankles.
Yeah.
Well, I got the bad ankles,
So now Jer is
such a slow news day.
I know, right? So now,
how much does this word count? All right, yeah, put in the thing about his bad ankles.
So now Jer has been broken by this
Still
weasel.
need 20 more words. He's got bad wrists too.
Describe what was his T-shirt? What did it say? Who, at the time of this writing, was wearing a shirt that says "Who farted?"
Also, it should be noted he's like, "I'm bigger than you," and then now he's not. Now he's literally a broken man on the ground.
Yeah. And the mink is showing dominance.
Yeah. So he says, "Look, I know they told us to stay away from the minks. They're mean. They don't want to be approached by humans, but at the same time, I was like." It's a plastic bag. He shouldn't be eating a plastic bag, Krebs said. Like, you've just been destroyed by a small weasel. Like, you're so worried about the bag.
This weasel just cost you at least $34,000 in medical
hell
bills.
Yeah. He says, quote, I fell over, broke my wrist like a little kid. I gave him his bag back, and I called my girl, and I said, come get me. My wrist is broken.
Hey, come get me.
What happened? I lost a fight with a weasel.
No, it's more like ring, ring. Did you lose a fight with a weasel again, Jer?
Would you fight a bear, Jer?
Oh, no.
Is this a tear, Jer?
No, it was a long rat.
Every phone call to Jer's girlfriend, you're right. It starts with her picking up, going, what'd you do now, Jer?
Well, I'm stuck in the...
Jer.
They're going to have to come cut me out of the slide at the play place.
Oh, I was trying to help the little fellow, but I fell backwards. The other person on the line is like...
Yeah.
You know how they have those bouncy cars outside of the grocery store with the low domes on them? Anyway, long story short, I'm contorted like a Russian circus performer.
I've certainly broken my ankle.
Jer for sure has his own jaws of life at the house, just for personal use.
Well, sometimes I make sure not to drink too much coffee, as I don't want to get too excited.
Honey, could you bring the Jers of life again?
This is Jer's chair. Jer sits in this chair. Oh, sometimes I think about that golf lady and I get horny.
Makes me feel like I want to be her accountant.
Jer has words of advice for the people of Sunbury. Quote, leave them minks alone.
They're no good.
Just do your best not to litter. Just don't have stuff out there for them to eat, he added. Krebs had surgery this last Monday and will have a cast from anywhere from 10 to 16 weeks, depending on how it heals. I was like, oh no.
Just leave them minks alone. I'm just telling you this because Jared cares.
And
Jared cares. It knocked me on my derriere.
my derriere.
My derriere, which I usually wear my terrier. My name's Jared. Fuck minks.
It's the only thing I have strong opinions about.
Jared, how'd you end up over here? Well, I took the ferry there.
I got.
I love doing Jerry's voice. It's like it puts you in a good mood.
Oh yeah.
Well, the little fellow was eating on it, and I figure,
I'm going to be so sad if he doesn't actually sound like that.
Oh, I know. Well, the fact that he dropped an F-bomb in there, I'm guessing it's just some central PA fucking trash accent that, Pennsatucky.
Yeah, I
as they
saw
call
this
it.
fucking mink, and I was like, give me a fucking bag.
he sounds like fucking like a dude from New Jersey. This fucking little rat's eating this fucking piece of shit. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that.
Fucking lunge at me. I'm like, choke on the fucking plastic, you fucking douchebag.
Like he said fuck so many times when being interviewed, they had to include one just to make it sound like him. Like, oh, that's Jer.
I was in the newspaper. How many fucks were there? Just one. Doesn't sound like Jer.
Yeah, he swears quite a bit.